Insects and arachnids. They have been rivals for millions of years, competing in the wild for safety and survival. These creatures have inspired the creation of many bug-themed heroes throughout fiction. Representing the insects, we have the apprentice of Optimus Prime, the former scout and current lieutenant Bumblebee. Representing the arachnids, we have the apprentice of Iron Man, the amazing Spider-Man. When an arachnid and an insect crosses each other's path, usually only one walks away alive. Today, such an intersection has been crossed. Today, we rewind rumble. While the origins of both characters are distinctively different from one another, the importance of their origin is quite similar. Peter Benjamin Parker grew up in New York with his Aunt May and Uncle Ben. His uncle told Peter that with great power comes great responsibility. At first, Peter didn't understand the meaning of this quote, but within time he did learn it the hard way. From a freak accident radioactive spider bite to the tragic passing of his uncle, Peter knew exactly what he needed to do and who he needed to become. Millions of years ago, Bumblebee was an Autobot scout fighting in the Great War for Cybertron. During his battle of Tiger Pax, Bumblebee was captured by Megatron's forces and questioned for interrogation. Bumblebee didn't say a word, and his bravery costed him his own voice box. His decision to not speak did come at a grave price, but it saved crucial intel for the Autobots. This secured his role on Team Prime. As a member of Team Prime, Bumblebee followed Optimus Prime on their voyage to Earth. The importance of both origins are rooted in tragedy. However, the tragedies shaped both characters into the heroes they are today. And with that settled in, we can move on to powers and abilities. Thanks to Peter's radioactive DNA, he can lift many tons, run over 200 miles per hour, and has an amazing spider sense. The spider sense allows Spider-Man to detect danger, have enhanced awareness to his surroundings, and allows him to efficiently react and navigate around almost any incoming projectile or environmental hazard. To go along with the spider theme, Peter built a high-tech web shooter system. With this, Spider-Man can easily swing from rooftop to rooftop and can web down his foes or projectiles. As a Transformer, Bumblebee has the natural ability to scan machinery and disguise himself as his defined target. Currently, Bumblebee transforms into an Urbana 500. With this, he can go 0 to 400 miles per hour in just 6 seconds flat. Thanks to his Cybertronian technology, Bee has access to a large number of weaponry, but his main weapon of choice is the Decepticon Hunter. The Decepticon Hunter has the ability to transform into any weapon Bumblebee can think of, however it does have power limitations and sometimes it could malfunction. Both of these characters have beaten unbeatable odds and have done great things, but they both have flaws as combatants. Spider-Man is weak to bug spray and sometimes does a terrible job managing time and decision making. Because of this, Peter has trouble with school and maintaining a stable job. Bumblebee, as trained under Optimus Prime, was taught to always seek peace before violence, which lowers his guard down at the start of each fight. And especially when fighting humans, Bee really goes easy on them as Autobots don't really like harming humans in general. Bee won't hurt a human unless he has no other options, and even then he won't fight them as if he was fighting a Decepticon. Now we can finally set ourselves a circumstance. The location of this battle will take place in New York City. Both characters are familiar with this town, giving each of them equal opportunity. Speaking of equal opportunity, there won't be any preparation, so neither of them has a mental advantage. With that circumstance bar finally loaded, it's time to rewind rumble. If you're watching this video and are not subscribed, then shame on you. The Rewind Rumble series only uploads twice a month every other Wednesday, so if you have a YouTube account and aren't subscribed to this channel, then you're insulting every animator on this team. But we are willing to forgive you if you do subscribe, so make sure you're subscribed. Special thanks to Team Animation Rewind animator El Cheetahman YT. He's the same AR animator who animated Mario vs. Steve, Bendy vs. Herobrine, and Roblox vs. Steve. He's also working on a super cool Rewind Rumble in the near future, so make sure you're subscribed to this channel to watch it once it eventually comes out. Also, there is going to be a bonus animation at the end of this video which was animated by Josh Medley, so be sure to stick around for that and to find out who's fighting next. Thanks, and enjoy the post-analysis. Our winner is Bumblebee, and this one is a very close call. Both characters will have great amounts of trouble trying to take each other out. However, eventually Bumblebee should come out on top as he has a slight statistical advantage and is better equipped to face someone like Spider-Man. In terms of speed, Bumblebee's vehicle mode can reach 400 miles per hour, while Spider-Man's top running speed is around 200 miles per hour. When it comes to reaction speed, both characters have been seen dodging plasma and electricity, making them massively hypersonic. While the reaction speeds are close, Bumblebee does hold a speed edge with his travel speed being twice as fast. When it comes to strength, Bumblebee holds a huge edge over Spider-Man. If we highball Spider-Man and scale him directly to Venom, his strength would be around 70 tons. If we lowball Spider-Man and go off of Marvel's official statement, Spider-Man would only be able to lift 10 tons. I'm not going to factor in the statement because even with the highball, Bumblebee is vastly stronger. If Bumblebee had 1/3 the strength of Bulkhead, he would be able to lift at least 20,000 tons. Considering Bulkhead lifted a granite stone that was roughly 90 by 90 by 90 feet in volume. We have also seen Bumblebee lifting a submarine Sharkticon. The average submarine can easily weigh around 48,000 tons, which makes Bumblebee easily 685 times stronger than Spider-Man. In terms of power and durability, Spider-Man does hold a solid edge. Bumblebee can scale to Steeljaw, who survived a mountain-sized explosion from one of Bumblebee's strongest bomb, the cryostasis bomb, that destroyed the entire Decepticon island, which puts Bumblebee's power and durability at roughly mountain level, since Decepticon Island was about the size of a small island or a large mountain range. Spider-Man can scale to at least be on par with Savage level Hulk. Keep in mind Savage Hulk is the weakest form of Hulk. Spider-Man was powerful enough to briefly stun him, not knock him out, but at least stun him, and he survived punches from Savage Hulk, which puts Spider-Man's power and durability at roughly city level. Clearly, Hulk's best and mid-range forms are much higher than city level, but to think Spider-Man can survive a full-powered Hulk is a bit too far, and some might argue that Spider-Man actually once beat the Hulk in a fight. Well, yes, Silver Age Spider-Man did once beat Savage Hulk in a fight, but Silver Age Spider-Man is a completely different incarnation. Intelligence and experience is where Bumblebee holds probably his largest edge. While Spider-Man is a smart science student, he is only 22 and lacks the amount of experience and Cybertronian knowledge that Bumblebee has. Bumblebee has at least 3 million years of experience and knows more about Earth and humans, far more than Spider-Man knows about Cybertron and Cybertronians. And yes, on a moral level, Bumblebee will struggle with actually morally deciding to hurt a human like Spider-Man, but he has fought and defeated humans before during his many rounds against the human militant group Mech. Bumblebee's arsenal is also better suited to face Spider-Man than Spider-Man's is to face Bumblebee. Bumblebee has plenty of experience facing spider-like enemies such as Arachnid, who can shoot webs strong enough to lock down Transformers. I would find it hard to believe that Spider-Man's web is stronger than Arachnid's web, considering Peter's web is artificial and can easily be torn off with electricity. So if Bumblebee does get stuck in Peter's web, it would only be temporarily, as he can easily burn it off with electrical voltage from his Decepticon hunter. All in all, Bumblebee can travel twice as fast, is roughly 685 times stronger than Spider-Man, has millions of years worth of experience over him, and while Spider-Man does have a significant power and durability edge, this won't be enough to fully take out Bumblebee, especially considering Bumblebee has experience fighting foes who are more durable and powerful than him. He also has experience fighting spider-themed foes with spider-like abilities such as Arachnid, making the winner of this Rumble Bumblebee. From the conceptual matches between Optimus Prime and Iron Man, Spider-Man and Bumblebee, we can't stop here. So if you want to see a total war between the Transformers and the Avengers, all you have to do is like this video. If this video gets 8,000 likes, a total war like that will be put into production. Also, don't forget to comment down your own ideas, and don't forget to find out who's fighting next, in which the next episode is going to be out next Wednesday, January 17th, as this series uploads every other Wednesday. Plus, we also got Josh's bonus animation after we announce the next fighters. On the next episode of Rewind Rumble. That's right, up next we have Kid Sasuke versus Strider Hero, and keep in mind this is Kid Sasuke, not Adult Sasuke, so you will be given different information than you did receive during Sasuke versus Shadow. This next episode will be animated by Maniac Mitsudo, so be sure to be hyped for it, and get ready for Josh's bonus animation.
Having fun yet? I'll make a note of that. Tough guy, huh?
Let's wrap this up! Roger!
You're embarrassing yourself. Trick or treat!